Hello, my friends, and welcome to another week of art. This is the week of November 2nd. Yay! Let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay, so it's the week of November 2nd, and some of you are going to be coming back next week, November 5th. And let's see, our I can statements. This week is a little bit different. I can complete my assignments from week of October 12th, 19th, and 26th. And I put that because some of you have not turned in your assignments yet. I can draw a picture of what I like to do. That's for those of you who have finished all 3 weeks of assignments. And I can create an original work of art using line, shape, and color. Now, what are we going to do today? We're going to review our rules and expectations, look at how line, shape, and color can be used to create a drawing of a pumpkin, scarecrow, and Frankenstein. We're going to review how to draw each one of the activities, and if you complete all 3 assignments, you get to draw a picture of your favorite thing to do. Now, let me get this so we can see it a little bit better. Okay, art room rules. Attitude is a choice, so be positive, respect everyone, and try your best. Don't forget to view the entire video and complete the assignment. Submit your assignment to Mrs. Turner via Class Dojo, Seesaw, or email me. And then offline learners, turn in your artwork when you come to school to pick up new flash drives. Okay, this is a little bit different. And before I go through this, let me pull this up so you can see me again. Okay. When you come to school and you see Miss Turner, me, I will be wearing a mask. Okay. Hopefully you can hear me. I hope that I'm not too scary for you guys, but we do have to wear a mask here, okay? So I wanted to show you what I'm going to look like. This isn't always the mask I'm going to wear, but I like to wear some colorful ones, okay? So for now, I'll take this off. Okay, let me go back to share my screen so you can see. Okay, so if you're returning to school face-to-face, this is what you should expect from art class. You will expect that I will come to your classroom for art. So you won't actually be coming to my classroom, I'll come to you. We will all wear our masks and social distance and keep our hands and our area that we're working on clean. And you will mainly use your own supplies for our lessons, okay? Quick review, we talked about the elements of art, which are the ingredients that make up art. And line is a path that starts with one point and continues. And we talked about different types of line. We talked about different shapes. Shape is the outline of an object, and it's also an element of art. And we talked about two-dimensional or geometric shapes like a triangle, a rectangle, square, circle, oval, and diamond. And we also talked about organic shapes like leaves, like you see on the trees, flowers, or pumpkins. Here's some images, pictures of artwork that we talked about. First, in week of October 12th, we talked about pumpkins, which would be an organic shape, and I taught you how to draw them, and you can add a face to it. And there's 3 different sizes, that they don't have to be perfect, that some of them are tall, some of them are fat, some of them are small. And in the week of October 19th, we took a look at scarecrows. And I showed you how you could draw using basic shapes or organic shapes and what they might wear. And whoop, and this is the week of October 26th, and we talked about Frankenstein, and I showed you how to draw Frankenstein or a female Frankenstein, like a bride of Frankenstein, using geometric shapes or organic shapes. And we talked about cubism, and if you don't remember that, it's like if you look at the face, it looks like a puzzle that has been taken apart, put back together, but the pieces don't exactly fit perfectly, or it almost looks like two different puzzles that have been put together and they didn't fit, but they made it work. So you see different points of view. Some of the shapes don't match up, and that's okay. Okay, especially for Frankenstein. Here's another example, and I'm going to show you the demo of how to do these again. Okay, now this is going to be quick. I'm going to show you how to do these once again, so just bear with me. Okay. Okay, these are examples of pumpkins. This is without the lines, just the basic shape, the outside shape of a pumpkin. And this is using an oval as your center and then building up with different shapes around it to create the pumpkin. And we looked at this one. Let me get ahead here because you've already seen these pictures. Okay. Okay, I start with the outside shape most of the time. And then in the center, it almost looks like an oval shape. And then I have a line on either side that curves around that shape. And add the stem, and there's your pumpkin. Then you can use triangles to do the eyes. And the nose and the mouth doesn't have to be perfect. Let's speed this up just a hair. And of course, the internet's acting kind of wonky. So that was one example of how to draw a pumpkin. And remember, you're also including a background. Your pumpkin's not floating in space. It's sitting on something, right? Okay, here we go, scarecrow. And there's an example of the first one, close up, a little bit further away. And then another one that I included the pumpkins. Okay. I'm going to start with this one. Start with just a basic shape like a circle. Doesn't have to be perfect though. I go ahead and add a hat. Remember, a scarecrow is like things that you either borrowed from someone to clothe them, like a hat, an old shirt, or is something old that you don't wear anymore and it's stuffed, and it could be a pumpkin head too. So I have had some students do that. And triangles for the eyes and the nose. Could be buttons though. You could use buttons. And that's like a stitch for the mouth. Collar. And a shirt. Buttons, maybe some patches. Add some hair. That could be straw. So you can see you're using organic and geometric shapes or basic shapes. I'm going to show you how to draw this one as well. Same thing as before with the head. Make the hat a little bit different, and he doesn't always have to wear the same hat, and some scarecrows don't wear hats at all. But it is a little bit easier to keep the straw of the hair in. I got button eyes, triangle. Those are the cheeks, mouth. Hair's a little bit different this time. I did like bib the overalls for this one. The arms. Remember, he's not real, so I've stuffed him with some straw. And that kind of gives you an idea of how to draw the body. Okay. Okay, here we go. Frankenstein. Okay. This one is kind of combining what we've already learned about shape and line and color. Okay. So you're using a variety of color with this. And we are looking at our 3 different versions here. Or if you include the female, the girl Frankenstein. And this one is just 2 sheets of paper that have been taped together on the back in the center. And when you flip it over, you have a huge drawing. And I'm going to show you how to draw the basic Frankenstein face, okay? I'm going to go through the entire video. And we'll do this one. You got square, you got some ovals, you got circles, you got rectangles, and you got some organic shapes with the hair. So I start with the outside shape again, just like we did the pumpkin. And in the center, I'm going to add the nose, but it's going to look a little bit different. It's almost like I'm splitting it in 2, so it looks like 2 people instead of 1 if you look at it carefully. One eye up, one eye down. Mouth doesn't have to be perfect. You can have different sized teeth on either side. Giving them an eyebrow. Let's speed this up just a little bit. One side, his hair standing up. And these are stitches because he's kind of been sewn together with different parts, almost like the scarecrow. And look, the ears are a little bit different. One side I used a curve, and the other side it looks like a rectangle. Add the neck, shoulders. The screws coming out of his neck. Looks like a T, the letter T sitting on its side, doesn't it? Okay. So that kind of gives you an idea of how to draw Frankenstein. Okay. Now, make sure that you have completed all 3 of these assignments for October 12th, 19th, and 26th. And if you have, then you can draw a picture of your favorite thing to do and send it to me, okay? Online learners must take a picture and post to Seesaw or Class Dojo or email it to me. And offline learners must turn in their finished artwork when they return to school and pick up another flash drive. And if you have questions, please feel free to email me or call me. Okay, so you're going to be creating a beautiful work of art using those supplies from home. Okay, so that's it for now. I look forward to seeing a lot of you on November 5th, meeting you for the first time or seeing you again. I hope I recognize those of you who were here last year, because it's like, I know you've grown, and I can't wait to see you. I love you. I miss you. And until next time, bye-bye for now.